Kansas City won the toss. They have deferred to the second half, so Carolina will receive it. We're underway in Charlotte. Cairo Santos kicking off. Fozzie Whitaker will take it out of the end zone. Whitaker across the 20 and then stacked up there. That's where Carolina will take over with Cam Newton. Two tight ends in this formation with Dixon and Olsen. Stewart by himself. On a give, Stewart, nothing there. Jonathan Stewart comes in averaging 3.7 yards per carry. Eric Berry got him down low, a 1-yard pickup. Michael Orr and Darrell Williams is at right tackle. Shotgun for Newton. Newton over the middle. It's complete across the 30 to Greg Olsen. And Cam Newton has gone over 20,000 yards for his career, the 5th youngest player to hit that mark in NFL history. 3rd and 1 for Carolina, just across the 30-yard line. Newton will run it. Cam Newton down the sideline. A design play for Newton. And he circled around. Frank Zombo couldn't catch him. 28-yard rip for Newton.
To Mike Tolbert, and then Eric Berry and Zombo both go for the fake. And a great start for the Panthers into Chief territory off the legs of Cam Newton for 28.
They have a sophisticated running game because they can. They've got that guy at quarterback. But you could see jet sweeps, zone reads, Newton to throw it. Knocked down. Denied by Dontari Poe. 44 yards last week. Only 59 on the ground. Grinded out a victory over the Rams. Newton has plenty of time. Fires it to the sideline, and it's complete. Ted Ginn Jr. Newton on a handoff, read perfectly by Zombo. Jonathan Stewart is in goal for no gain. 7th play for Carolina. Newton to run. Newton goes down across the 25, head first. It's a 3-yard gain for Newton, sets up 3rd down for Carolina. On a 3rd and 7 for the Panthers. Out of the gun. Newton trying to get out of the pocket. Throws. Out of bounds. Graham Gano trying to put Carolina on the board first. Gano knocks it through. The Panthers with a 3-0 lead. Macklin. Kyle Davis in the eventful last month for Davis, bouncing around between Green Bay and Kansas City, and now went out with a groin injury, so Albert Wilson gets the start at the other wide receiver spot. Set up the screen for Spencer Ware. Makes a couple of players miss and goes down after the gain of 1. Luke Kuechly will get credit for the tackle for Carolina. Field. Kansas City 4-0 since the bye week. A sprint out, hooks up with Tyreek Hill. Dime package here for Carolina on a 1st and 10 for Kansas City. Ware hit immediately. It's Kuechly sniffing it out. 1-yard gain for Spencer Ware. 2 tight ends in this formation, Kelsey and Harris. On a give. Ware makes a zigzag move, and he's got enough for a 1st down out to midfield.
Duvernay Tardif, number 76. Also a good block by the Mitch Morse there. Much the ball almost comes out after this hit, but a good job by Ware.
Kansas City is 21st in the NFL in rushing. Flags come down.
Ball start, number 71 offense. 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
His goal is to never put his teammates in a bad play.
Kansas City goes empty. Drop ball. Demetrius Harris. It's a 2nd and 15 for KC. Smith steps up in the pocket. Smith looking to run. Smith goes down as he makes his way into Carolina territory, chased down by Charles Johnson, 6-yard run. Competitive Dallas, one of the biggest surprises of the NFL at 7-1. There's Washington at 4-3-1. Smith to throw it on 3rd and 9. Uncorks a deep ball. Smith downfield. It's intercepted. Trey Boston's got it for Carolina. Boston brought down just short of the 30-yard line. Kansas City had gone 165 straight passes without an interception until this one. Trey Boston stepping in for the INT and a 21-yard return for the Panthers. It's Carolina that gets the takeaway here in the first quarter. They lead it 3-0. And some trickery. Ted Ginn Jr. A lot of running and 3 defensive linemen there, but a large front. Lester, incomplete, try to get Kelvin Benjamin involved. Fans wanted a flag with contact. Steven Nelson, the nickel, off the line of scrimmage. Newton, pocket holds up, fires it into heavy traffic, and it's Greg Olsen. And the dangerous Tyreek Hill, 16.7 yards per return with a long of 50, waiting for him. Wobbly punt. Hill ranges over towards the sideline, tries to make a cut. The question, did he step out of bounds? Terrific move by Hill just to stay upright. He's run down to the 25, 6-yard return, 43-yard punt. Robert McClain, the tackle. Chiefs take over, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the move, Smith tosses to Kelsey. He's dropped after the 5-yard gain. Robert McClain there. 2nd and 5 for Kansas City. 5 minutes to play in the first. Charkandrick West picks up 2. Kurt Coleman in on the stop. 27th in the NFL. This is a 3rd and 3. Takes a shot downfield. Smith tried to drop it in the bucket to Albert Wilson, and it's incomplete. The return man at the 22-yard line of Carolina. Colquitt didn't get all of that, but it does take a Kansas City roll inside the 30 and 10 at their own 26-yard line. Newton fakes the handoff. Newton throws it. Drop. Greg Olsen with Eric Berry. It's 2 Pro Bowlers going head-to-head. They ripped off 10 straight wins to end the regular season. Running play to Stewart. Nothing there. Stewart hit down low. Eric Berry got him, and Stewart could not get ahead of steam. Held to no gain on the play. They went to rival high schools. Both were exceptional athletes. 3rd and 10. Newton was coming. Newton is sacked. D. Ford. He's in double digits on the season. His 10th sack of the year. Cam Newton.
And working against Darrell Williams. Takes the inside route and gets right to Newton. Newton fortunate.
Holding. Number 23 defense.
Drop that ball. It's all going to come back.
First down.
It's a hold against the Kansas City defense in the secondary. 1-yard line. They could throw it in the pocket. Downfield. Incomplete. Ted Ginn, the intended target.
Ginn step for step.
2nd and 10. Fake it. Toss it underneath to Ginn. And they just charge to the ball, led by Steven Nelson. It's a loss of 1 and could have a serious effect on special teams and field position. 3rd and 11. Newton bounces off the intended receiver, trying to hit Devin Funchess with Marcus Peters there defensively, and it's 4th down for Carolina.
Coverages now by number 22, playing way off and just sensing that it was going to be a hook route on that 3rd down.
For Carolina with an injury to Andy Lee. 5th punt of his career. Pretty good one. Hill lost it for a moment, recovers, but it also allowed time for Carolina to get down the field on special teams. He gets blasted by Robert McClain. Job by Gano. Kansas City takes over at the 27-yard line. Spencer Ware trying to turn the corner. Bradbury is there in run support to limit Ware to a 1-yard pickup. 1 minute to go in the first. Working out of the gun, running play for Ware. 3-yard gain for Ware. 3rd and 6 for Kansas City. Smith pulls the trigger. It's Ware trying to get the angle, and it is not enough. Luke Kuechly, sideline to sideline linebacker.
1st down. Ware trying to go underneath the pads of Kuechly, but Kuechly just too fast.
We have hit the end of the first quarter. Fouled, 7 Washburn, the rest of our NFL on CBS crew. On fourth down, Dustin Colquitt, Pro Bowler in 2012, kicking to Ted Ginn. Ginn lets it bounce. It rolls inside the 5. It curled out of bounds at the 1. The question, was the ball touched? As the Kansas City special teamer was falling to the end zone.
When he made contact with the ball, was saving Ted Ginn from another embarrassing decision. There's his contact with the ball and the foot on the goal line. That'll come out to the 25.
It's a 64-yard punt, but a net of 44.
First down, Carolina.
On first down for the Panthers, shotgun. Newton will keep it. Newton weaving through traffic. Takes a hit at the 30 from Phillip Gaines. Like the hits that Newton has taken, but the question isn't when Newton gets out of the pocket. Mike Tolbert is wrestled down short of the 30-yard line.
Change the rules and where you can hit a quarterback. Not below the knees and not above the shoulders.
Third and short. Newton fires it through the hands of Benjamin. Flags fly. Marcus Peters in coverage for Kansas City.
Yeah, they're going to get Peters.
Prior to the pass, holding, number 22 defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
So this drive continues now for Carolina on a 1st and 10. Stewart straight ahead. Stewart bursts through. The legs keep churning, and Stewart's got a first down.
Ride him all day back to Ian and Dan.
And Davis has been reborn in his hometown. Stewart rumbling to midfield and just crossing over the 50.
And going right to the line of scrimmage for the next play.
Corey Brown sets up in the backfield. They'll give it to Stewart. And again, he busts through that initial wave, turns it into a 5-yard pickup.
Another good gain in the first down.
And they're finding balance. A couple of fakes by Newton, and Kansas City didn't bite. And we've seen this frequently from the Chiefs in the first half. Newton gets rid of it quickly. Snagged by Kelvin Benjamin. Great snatch. Nelson, the motion man for Carolina. Panthers are on the move in Kansas City territory. Take it, toss it. Ricochet, and nearly intercepted by Nelson. Marcus Peters, first man over there for Kansas City.
Out at this, if Peters makes this catch, he's gone. But he knocks it back. This is why the Chiefs have so many takeaways this season. 20 on the year.
Differential.
And 12 interceptions.
Nice play of the drive. Newton fires it again with a flag thrown back at the 37. Gaines and Peters.
Holding, number 68 offense. 10-yard penalty, second down.
That's Andrew Norwell, the starting left guard. That dime package here for Kansas City on a 2nd and 20. Newton standing tall in the pocket, throws it, caught along the sideline by Ed Dixon. Jumping the route was Marcus Peters.
Well, this ball should have been picked off by Peters. He broke in front of Dixon, but the zip on the ball, the arm strength of Newton, got it past.
Panthers. On first down, Newton tosses it. Kelvin Benjamin. Brought down inside the 5 by Kenneth Acker.
Well, watch the ball perfectly placed to the body of Benjamin, as there's just no way Acker can fight through.
Carolina with a 3-0 lead. Stewart in the backfield. Newton looking to run it. Newton keeps the legs moving. Newton lunging to the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton, all 6'5" of him.
And the Chiefs were ready for it too. Jonathan Stewart with a lead block there. Also Norwell, but look at the desire here and the athletic ability to roll over the top of Ron Parker.
If it's ever in doubt, just give it to your best power runner. It just happens to be your quarterback. Graham Gano with the extra point. And week out, just get another win. Survive, move on to the next week. And that's been their mentality as a team.
They're playing very focused football so far. Check out the touchdown here.
Kansas City with a 1st and 10 at the 25. 3 tight ends in this formation. Jet sweep, Tyreek Hill. And Hill works his way out of bounds. Good enough for a 1st down. That he's just fast. He does other things. He's acrobatic in the way he plays. Every time he touches the ball, he has a chance to score. Flat down. Smith throws it downfield. In the area was James O'Shaughnessy. It's incomplete. Penalty marker thrown at the 37.
Offside, number 90 defense, 5-yard penalty, remains 1st down.
John McDermott spent 12 years with the Eagles. Toss it to the outside, and Hill is hit immediately. Combination of McLean and Kuechly. Now working for Ron Rivera in Carolina.
And both Rivera and Reed predict he'll be a head coach real soon.
Handoff to Ware, and he's wrestled down. 3-yard pickup. Soliai and Charles Johnson had to have a procedure done, and just tough stretch for the Pro Bowler Jamal Charles. Shake and bake move by West, trying to get to the marker, and he does. 1st down for Kansas City. James Bradbury got him. Fresh set of downs for Kansas City. We're down to 6:24 to go in this 1st half. 10-0 lead for Carolina. 4-game winning streak for the Chiefs. Smith over the middle. Open man! Kelsey on a low throw. Could not secure it. Spencer Ware is coming off the concussion. Just went to the sideline for Kansas City.
It's 1-7, thank you.
And a pick in this 1st half. Flag
Ball
comes down.
start, number 72, offense, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Kansas City now on a 2nd and 15. Working out of the gun. Smith underneath. Ross Travis. And he's angled out of bounds short of midfield. Lost to Houston week 2 and Pittsburgh week 4. This is a 3rd and 10. Smith out of the pocket. On the move. Smith sets the feet. Throws it to the sideline and nobody home. Sliding attempt by Kuechly. Albert Wilson. Punt returns for touchdowns. Standing at the 15 for Carolina. Fair catch. Brings it in cleanly at the 13-yard line, and that's where the Panthers will have it. 39-yard punt, well placed. Back in 1996, home of the Panthers, Carolina's got a 10-0 lead on Kansas City with the football on a 1st and 10. Newton on a low throw. Greg Olsen is there. Did he get it on a bounce, or was it clean? They're moving the chains.
And as the Panthers trying to go to the line of scrimmage, he made the catch beautifully.
Off hands, 2-time Pro Bowler. 48 catches on the season. Stewart trying to get to the outside. A cut by Stewart as he crosses the 30-yard line. 2nd and 5 for the Panthers. We approach 4 minutes to go in this 1st half. Newton, a cannon, good hands. Benjamin, 1st down grab out to midfield, working against Steven Nelson. Field preparation, watching tape, watching Antonio Brown and Larry Fitzgerald, Julio Jones. Underneath, and a rare drop by Olsen.
Ellis Bennett. Olsen.
3:31 to go in this 1st half. Toss it to Stewart. Kansas City hems him in with Ron Parker leading that charge for the Chiefs defense. No gain on the play after attempt, but he is not in the physical shape to kick it right now, and a jump by D4 trying to get the edge.
Neutral zone infraction, number 55 defense, 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
3rd and 5. Shotgun for Newton. Newton tosses to the sideline, feeding the football to Keldon Benjamin for a 1st down. On the Verizon halftime report. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. Newton on a 1st and 10, has the time. Newton delivers, end zone, touchdown, Devin Funchess. Cam Newton with a strike on a long ball, 38 yards.
We're out and Khalil out. Watch what they do to the front 4 of the Chiefs. Nobody near Newton, and watch Funchess reach out over the top of Marcus Peters for the score. Again, another tall receiver at 6'4". Funchess uses his hands to shorten the distance.
3rd touchdown of the season for Devin Funchess. Extra point, good no. Just curved it through. And Carolina has built a 17-0 lead. Niall Davis, the return man, off the kick by Gano. This one sends Davis deep in the end zone. He'll take a knee. Kansas City will have it at the 25-yard line. Let's check out our Fouch focus.
Alex Smith, the chance to get the ball off the play action down the field.
Charkandrick West is in there. No Spencer Ware. Connection made to Chris Conley. And a first down across the 35, covering 12 yards. We check in with Evan Washburn.
More caution than anything. A player coming off a concussion, they wanted to take a second look. He is available to go back in.
All right, Evan, he missed last week's game with that concussion.
Offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
It's to Niall Davis. He's active and ready to go today.
Shotgun for Smith on a 1st and 15. Work it to West in the flat, and he flattens some player and some sideline personnel. Flag thrown. Thomas Davis.
After the runner was out of bounds, unnecessary roughness, number 58, defense. 15 yards will be added to the end of the play. Automatic first down.
You can even see West eyes looking for the relief of the sideline.
Chiefs average 23 points per game, 15th in the NFL. They have been shut out so far. Smith to Albert Wilson. Yards after the catch as he ducks out of bounds in Carolina territory in the first half. Spencer Ware is back in there. He sets up to the side of Smith. Out of the pocket. Smith tosses it away. Luke Kuechly in pursuit. Become a better player because of what they had going chemistry-wise. Toss to Albert Wilson. Spin move, trying to extend the arm to the marker. And he's short. Trey Boston there defensively. German shifts to the backfield. Toss it. Where he's got the angle. First down and a little bit extra. Chris Conley with a good block as Ware works it along the perimeter.
Smith fakes the ball here and then pitches it to Ware. Really well-designed play. Look at the linebackers trying to read where Ware may end up.
Remains in there. Smith tosses it underneath. And it's Charkandrick West with the catch, and he's out of bounds. The multi-dimensional rookie in the backfield. Smith throws it to Hill. Good enough for a first down. Just one rush on this drive. It was on 4th down when Ware got the necessary yards. And Flyers come down.
Number 76, offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
From the 30, Smith operating out of the gun. Smith steps up, sliding down. Stayed upright and then lost the ball as it was whistled dead. Addison and Johnson.
Well, the pocket's going to collapse as Addison comes in, grabs him by the side of the helmet. That is a face mask penalty.
Thank you.
That is not called by the officials.
Their rush to the quarterback. 12 sacks last 2 games. Smith. Timing play to Albert Wilson. Making a beeline to the perimeter, and he gets out of bounds with 21 seconds left. Smith. Another sack. Addison. He has been on a tear.
That's 4.5 sacks now for number 97, working against Eric Fisher. Good solid tackle that time. Let's see if Smith had anybody open there. Tyreek Hill is double covered at the goal line. Albert Wilson.
Winchell will snap it from 47 yards away. Santos knocks it through with 9 seconds on the clock. 12 plays, 46 yards. It took 1:43 for Kansas City. Had to settle for the field goal from Santos, who now kicks it off with 10 seconds left. They try the second on the clock. It goes over the head of Fozzie Whitaker. Cam Newton will take a knee here. Has a touchdown through the air. Has a rushing touchdown as well. And the Panthers hit the locker room with a 17-3 advantage. Trying to bring this winning streak to 3 in a row. Kansas City has won 4 straight. And then at Oakland, week 12, Kansas City will receive the football to open up this second half. The Chiefs, one of the hottest teams in the league, at 6-2 with 4 straight wins. Cano kicks it off. Niall Davis is going to take it out of the end zone. And Davis is out of bounds. After rain prior to the game, saw a little sprinkling in the first half. Passes to Albert Wilson underneath City. Running play, squeezing through, it's Spencer Ware. First down, Chiefs, just short of the 30-yard line in Eunice, Louisiana. Kelsey's been limited with 1 catch off the hands of Albert Wilson. Remember, Kansas City is playing without Jeremy Maclin. The City, first possession of this third quarter. They trail Carolina 17-3. Smith short drop. Throw it to the outside, and Tyreek Hill. 2 defenders over there. Bradbury and McLean combined. A state champion in the 100 and 200. Give it to Ware. And a crowd. Somebody lost their hat on the play. It was K1 Short. Thomas Davis, the first man to smack Ware. But West is in now for Kansas City. Fake it. Smith. What about the deep ball instead? Kicks it down to West. And he's spun down on the play by the ageless veteran Thomas Davis Sr. No gain. 5 receivers set. Working out of the gun. Smith steps up. Has some room. And Smith will go down, not taking any chances. Brings up 3rd and 6 for the Chiefs. Smith. Rainbow down the sideline over the head of Hill. And it's 4th down for Kansas City. Darryl Worley in coverage here today in this matchup. Colquitt to punt it. Ted Ginn calls for the fair catch. Inside the 10. Injury for Kansas City corner Philip Gaines. His return is questionable. Kenneth Acker is in there to replace him. First down throw. Off the hands of Kelvin Benjamin, incomplete. Gaines, tough third-year quarterback from Rice, does not have his helmet on the sideline. Stewart makes a move to the outside. Kenneth Acker getting down low to bring him down. 4-yard gain for Jonathan Stewart. Nelson and Sorensen. Stewart flanks Newton, throws it underneath and caught right at the 20. And good enough for a Carolina first down. Devin Funchess. 17-3, the Panthers leading the Chiefs. Play clock down to 1. It's a handoff to Stewart. And runs into a crowded defensive line. Penalty flag on the play.
Illegal formation. Number 84 and 13 were in illegal positions. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
And it's the 4th penalty against Ron Rivera's squad. On a 1st and 15 now for the Panthers. Out of the gun. Newton hooks a pass underneath. Ted Ginn with the catch. And he is stacked up at the 25 by Marcus Peters. NFL Today update. And New Orleans picking it up now. 4-4 on the season. Kelvin Benjamin, the intended target, and Steven Nelson propelled his body in the way. Man is Ginn. Running point for Newton. Newton plows across the 30-yard line. It's a first down.
It's a big one.
It's the 1st and 10 for Carolina after the timeout. A juke move there by Stewart. 2nd and 6 for the Panthers. Stewart straight ahead. 3 yards. Nunez Roaches at mark of the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 3. Newton tosses to Olsen for the first down. Stewart sets up as a receiver. Newton looks that way, then tosses over the middle, incomplete. Had Dixon, the intended target. 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. Then they line up, here they come. Newton gets rid of it. Right to midfield, and the connection made with Kelvin Benjamin. Benjamin less than 90 yards receiving in each of his last 6 games. He's got 58 yards here. Newton does it himself. He didn't get it. It was 3rd and short. Now what do you do? Fourth down. They'll get a measurement here.
Especially now with Poe going out, be replaced by David King, second-year player at the nose tackle position.
It's not even a yard. You're talking about the length of the football. And the offense will remain on the field. Carolina. Newton pushing the pile. Needed less than a yard. And from this angle, it appeared he got it. On fourth and less than a yard, Carolina goes for it. And they've got it.
Chiefs do a good job of stuffing him initially, but now the Panthers start to push. Watch Tolbert come in, and that may have been just enough to get Newton the first down. This is a demoralizing drive for the Chief defense.
Newton out of the gun. Newton fires it. Kelvin Benjamin couldn't hold on. With a neck injury, Ron Parker is versatile. They'll use him in a couple of different spots. Look it to Corey Brown. And he's brought down by Steven Nelson, limited to a 3-yard gain through the air. Parker is lining up at corner. 16th play of the drive. Throws it to the sideline. It's caught by Ginn. Out of bounds, another first down, working against Parker. Cam Newton converts. And on first down, Newton throwing. Another sideline toss to Devin Funchess. Marcus Peters back in there, but up here, Carolina already has a 14-point lead. Newton to run it. Newton trying to get to the edge, takes a shot. Eric Berry
Was a ball carrier.
Berry was a quarterback back in his high school days. Newton in trouble. He's brought down. D. Ford, 20th play of the drive for the Panthers. On third and long. Newton thrown down. Chris Jones gets to the quarterback and forces Carolina out of field goal range. Big play for the Kansas City D.
There he is right here, and he's going to beat the block of Trey Turner. And this will force the Panthers out of field goal range.
How about that? 20 plays on the drive, and they didn't even get a field goal attempt. Forget about points. With a touchdown, they couldn't even get an attempt. Graham Gano punting for the injured Andy Lee, and it goes to the end zone. And Ron Rivera's team had to punt. An oddity. 18 seconds left in the quarter. Timing was off with Tyreek Hill in a matchup with James Bradbury. Be demoralizing after the defense was on the field for 10-plus minutes. Smith. Open man is Tyreek Hill. Oh, he stays on his feet, and Hill's got major speed. Out of bounds across the 45. Darryl Worley could not bring him down.
Great balance. There's the hit by Worley. Just spun Hill around. And a big play for the Chiefs, just what they need.
End of the third quarter, 17-3. Carolina, you're watching the NFL on CBS. For the salute and learn more, visit NFL.com/salute. Kelsey with the catch. Kelsey goes airborne. And it's good enough for a first down. He's have won back-to-back games after starting the season 1-5. To the ground game, Spencer Ware trying to sidestep a tackler and could not. Short and Johnson combined.
Catch.
Jarkandrick West is now in there on a 2nd and 10. Loads it up. Smith fires. And it is hauled in. Inside the 30 to Tyreek Hill. First down for the Chiefs. Smith from the gun. Quick throw to the outside. Hill gets leveled on the play by Worley, but Hill again dangerous after the catch. 17-3, the Panthers in front. Smith guns it. Incomplete. Chris Conley looking for a flag against James Bradbury. He didn't get one.
And watch number 87 going to the corner. There's nobody back there but him.
The city. Smith lets it fly. End zone. Too high. And he had Conley open. From the gun. Smith rifles it, and it's dropped. Ross Travis trying to cut into the Carolina lead. And Santos splits the uprights. 17-3 in its last 20 games. That's the best record in the NFL over that span. Santos kicks it off. Deep man is Whitaker, and he's not going to take it out of the end zone. Carolina coming off a 20-play drive where they did not score or even attempt a field goal. They give it to Jonathan Stewart up the middle, and there's not much there. Tamba Hali was all over it, 1 yard or so on the gain. Here out of Washington. 2nd and 9 for Carolina. Newton keeps it. Leaves his feet on a lunge for 3 yards. And a 3. Leading the division. 3rd and 6. Rush is coming. Off his back foot. It's intercepted. Eric Berry has got it for Kansas City. Berry with a spin move, and he's still going. Berry reverses. Eric Berry's got some blockers. Berry looking for the angle, and he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. What an effort by Berry.
2 safeties, Sorensen and Parker. That allowed Berry to read the pass to Greg Olsen, and then the effort after the catch. He picks up a picket line here. Good block there by Peters to take Whitaker out of the way, and Newton's late to knock him out of the end zone. Tremendous play by Eric Berry. The Chiefs, who lead the NFL in takeaways.
They'll shift, and now Smith will operate out of the gun on a 2-point try for KC. Smith throws it wide open. Kelsey. Kansas City has sliced the lead to 3 with 10:32 to go on the 4th. He is a difference maker for this Kansas City D. It's 17-14. Carolina. Santos kicks it off. Whitaker is deep. Going to take it out a yard deep in the end zone. Whitaker is spun down. Flag is down as he crossed the 15-yard line. DeMarcus Robinson on special teams. 5th-round pick in 2015.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Number 27, return team. Half the distance to the goal. 1st down.
On special teams, he's along the Kansas City sideline. Meanwhile, Carolina opens up at the 9-yard line. Stewart driven backwards on the play. 9:52 to go in the 4th. Operating out of the gun. Newton will throw it. In stride, Kelvin Benjamin. And it gives the Panthers breathing room. That's a 1st down for the Florida State product. On 1st down, running play. Newton pulled it back from Jonathan Stewart. Stewart would have been tossed for a loss. Instead, it turns into a 1-yard gain, but from the gun. Newton. Catch and curl. Olsen. Ramik Wilson did not let him out of his grasp. It's a 5-yard pickup. 3rd and 4 for Carolina. Under 8 minutes to play. Newton floats it, and nobody home. The Kansas City defense has done its job. The punt from Condense. Hill's got room. Hill circles. Getting to the outside. And it is Condense who gets in there and gets the helmet of Hill in the process. 43-yard punt, but a 21-yard return for Tyreek Hill.
But the picket line is set up on the far side of the field, and with the speed of Hill, he gets the ball right to midfield before Condense.
And could not get any points to make it a 3-possession game. They left the door open for KC. Smith, pump fake. Smith to run. And veers to the sideline. Alex Smith not taking any chances downfield. And the Panthers were forced to punt. 7:08 to go in the 4th. Give us to Ware. Ware spun down. Looked like he was going to get more. Trailing by 3. Smith. Deep drop. Throws it. Open man is Kelsey. Nice adjustment by Kelsey after the catch. Under 6 minutes to play. Rush coming. Smith gets rid of it to Spencer Ware. And he's ridden along the sideline. Kuechly there with Worley, 5 yards. Ware, 3 tight ends in this formation. Running play. West, he's elusive. couldn't quite get away from McLean. 3rd and short. Smith launches, end zone, too high for Kelsey. He got his hands on it, and he was open. Santos, he's got it. We are knotted up at 17 apiece. Joe Webb, Fozzie Whitaker are deep for Carolina. The 14-point lead has evaporated. Deep kick. It's coming out to the 25-yard line. 4 minutes and change left for Carolina. All tied up. Newton. And a toss to Fozzie Whitaker. Whitaker bounces off a tackle. Dontari Poe on the chase down. Turns into a 9-yard catch and run for Carolina. 2nd and inches for the Panthers. 3:47 to play. Give it to him. He's got the first down, steamrolling across the 40-yard line. They are over 100 yards rushing now, 101 on the day. Dixon sets up in the backfield. Extra protection for Newton. Throws it. Snagged there by Ginn. 2nd and 3 for the Panthers. Whitaker, spin move, thrown down. D. Ford pressing the line.
He's totally unblocked. He comes in here. You can see Norwell late getting over there. The speed of D. Ford.
It's a 3rd and 5 for Carolina. From the gun. Newton throws way too high for Kelvin Benjamin in the Kansas City defense. Gano in for the injured Andy Lee. Gets it off cleanly. High hanging punt. Hill gets out of the way. This one bounces at the 1 and rolls into the end zone.
Rather, Atlanta and New Orleans trailing at this moment.
On 1st down, moving pocket. Smith throws. He's on target. Tyreek Hill. Hit from behind. He's got enough for the 1st down. He's been amazed how much he's been able to handle so far in his 1st year. On 1st down, Smith knocked down. Right back to Smith. And he throws it again.
No, you can't do that, Alex Smith.
Flags come down.
Illegal forward pass, offense number 11. For throwing a 2nd forward pass from behind the line of scrimmage. 5-yard penalty, repeat 1st down.
I know he knows the rule. You just wonder in the moment. On 1st and 15 now for Kansas City. High throw, Hill had to adjust to it. And he fumbles the football! Knocked out of bounds! Carolina had a chance at it. Luke Kuechly.
The day. This high pass allows Kuechly to pursue on Hill and knock the ball out of bounds. The City has 3 timeouts.
From the gun. Smith trying to spin out of trouble. He will not. Carolina should be using a timeout. And they do. Forcing the Chiefs' hand. 3rd down. Hill the catch. Kuechly is there. And Carolina stops him with 2 seconds elapsed off the clock. Winchester the snapper, clean. Colquitt, high punt. Taking Ginn all the way back to the 20. Spin move. Ginn looking for blockers. Stutter step. Ginn out of bounds and a flag thrown late.
You would expect with
During the return, illegal block in the back. Number 55, return team, 10-yard penalty, 1st down.
They need 44 yards to get within Gano's range. They get some of it there. Kelvin Benjamin. But remember, no timeouts. Oh, he lost the football. Marcus Peters has it. What a turn of events here in Charlotte. They are in field goal range.
That's exactly what he did. He just pulled it out of the grasp of Benjamin.
Marcus Peters with the play of the day.
But now, are they going to get Peters for kicking this ball into the stands after the fumble recovery? Here's the tackle by Whitaker, and here's the...
What are you doing?
After the play was dead, delay of game on the intercepting team. 5-yard penalty. They retained possession. First down.
Now here's the question, because they'll review every turnover. Was Benjamin's knee down? Benjamin tries to get extra yards.
Nope.
Ball's out.
Ball's out. Ripped away by Marcus Peters. We saw Eric Berry with a tremendous play to get into the end zone off the interception. This one is just as awesome.
Not harness his emotions in the moment.
You know,
After review, the ruling on the field stands. First down, Kansas City.
Kansas City has all 3 timeouts left. Handoff to Ware. Ware breaking through inside the 20. 12-yard rip. Smith just trying to get Santos situated in a better spot, middle of the field. From 37 yards away. Santos sweeps the leg. That's a winner for Kansas City. 20-17, the Chiefs get it done in Carolina. Kansas City flying under the radar, but the record is impressive. 7-2 now, and in first place in the AFC West. Damaging loss for the Panthers, who dropped to 3-6 on the season.
Well, it's complimentary football. All 3 phases of the Chiefs contributed today. Finally, it's the special teams that come through with the game winner.